What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with another video. We have to talk about the hot topic in the NBA, not Eric Bledsoe. We'll talk about that when he finally get traded. But the Cleveland Cavaliers having a 3-4 record, losing to teams like the Knicks, the Nets. And I'm like, oh my God, they can't beat anybody. They can't guard anybody. They can't even score. The first couple games against the Boston Celtics and teams like that, they was able to show their versatility. They was able to show that they can switch. They showed that they was quick on the perimeter. But they all of a sudden, teams figured out how to stop them. Teams had a game plan. And the Cavaliers, honestly, they just didn't want it. They wasn't rotating. They wasn't trying hard. They wasn't closing out. They wasn't moving the ball. They one of the worst offensive teams in the league. They getting 21 assists per game. That's tied for 19th. They're allowing over 110 points combined, and that's including the New Jersey, the New York, the Brooklyn Nets, who don't even have D'Angelo Russell, who don't even have Jeremy Lin. They going against Kristaps Porzingis Knicks. He's the only above average player. Courtney Lee is solid. Tim Hardaway Jr., I respect him. He's a solid, good player. But Kristaps is the only player that you should be fearing. Besides that, Tim Hardaway can get hot. They got torched by Kristaps. They got torched by Tim Hardaway. And then the only two people that you have to actually game plan for in a game against the Knicks. If you can shut down Tim Hardaway or shut down Kristaps or make them struggle, you damn near win the game. They couldn't make any of them struggle with Jeff Green, Jay Crowder. They say, oh, he's a new Jay Crowder. He's a great defender. He's going to change it. He can switch. He's a power forward. He can shoot the three. He's an underrated player in this trade. They have Jay Crowder. They're still not winning. He's still not locking anybody down. He's not making anybody work. And that's what I'm saying. You don't have D'Angelo Russell. You don't have Jeremy Lin. Their two best players are gone. You still find a way to get blew out. You just got to lock down either Kristaps or you can just lock down Tim Hardaway or lock down both of them. They have the versatility. They have the speed. They have the size. And they have players that's veterans that know how to win games. And they still getting blew out. Not only that, LeBron James had looked average to me in the first two games when he won as the point guard. Oh, LeBron, he's the best point guard in the NBA. He's the best player in the league. He's amazing. This team is mediocre. They didn't have LeBron. They wouldn't even be in the playoffs. And they do have LeBron. They 3-4 and out of the playoff picture. And they losing against bad teams. And all I can say is it's embarrassing. I'm not going to blow it too out of proportion because it is the start of the season. They do have chemistry issues. They did have trouble getting all their players back. D Rose came in, got injured. Dwayne Wade, he's older than what he played in the Miami Heat. He went to the bench. That messed up the chemistry again. Tristan Thompson supposed to come back in. That's going to mess up the chemistry. They're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find their identity. They're still trying to find ways to win games. And LeBron James has not been dominant to me the last couple games. He had that one game everybody blew out of proportion. He's the best point guard. He's the best passer. He's the best player in the league. And they've been losing ever since. And now all of a sudden they make excuse after excuse after excuse for why LeBron James and his team is losing. Instead of they give them all the credit when they win. That's what happens with superstars. And when they start losing, it's always the team, even though they contribute to beating Boston. And remember, Kevin Love hit the three in the corner. They didn't talk about that three at all. I watched shows. I listened to people. They only talked about Kevin Love for the 30 seconds, and they talked about LeBron for the rest of the show. And Kevin Love is the one that hit the three. Yeah, you can say LeBron passed the ball. He passed Kevin Love, but Kevin Love still got to knock down the three. He knocks down the three. If he misses that three, they lose to Boston. If he makes that three, they end up beating Boston. They didn't even care about Kevin Love. They didn't give him no time of the day. They gave all the praise and worship to LeBron James. And now that they're losing, now they blame the team and everybody else besides LeBron. And that's not fair to the team. And that's a reason why I feel Kyrie left, is because he didn't get that much credit. He didn't get the finals MVP, and he felt like he was always playing behind LeBron and playing in LeBron's shadow. And even if LeBron left, that he had to go through another rebuild phase with that Cleveland team. And he's only 25. He's only going to get older, and he's always injured. He don't need to continue to sacrifice to play with LeBron. And I didn't think they was going to go back to the finals anyway and win the championship. I'm doing the video. I didn't think they was going to go down. I didn't think they was going to win a championship anyway with Kyrie and LeBron anyway, but we don't really know because they're broke up. So with that being said, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers should be able to fix this. The next problem for them is going to be, can they integrate Isaiah Thomas into this system, not known as a knockdown three-point shooter, not known as a player that can play off the ball that much. He showed a little bit of that in Boston. but he's still showing that he can contribute to a team. He can give you a hot punch off the bench. He can give you some instant offense during stretches and take over games sometimes if somebody's hot, or he can catch the hot hand is basically what I'm saying. And that can change games. That can help them win games, but he won't be back until January or February, maybe December. And then they got to find out a way. Is he going to be a starter, or is he going to come off the bench? Is the injury going to hinder him, or is he going to be full 100% healthy? It's just too many question marks for this team. And that's the question for me was, if Boston had Gordon Hayward, would they be able to beat the Cavaliers this year? This is the most vulnerable that the Cleveland Cavaliers have ever been in the last couple years. And now that they don't have Kyrie, now that Kevin Love is not being utilized the right way and not being integrated in that offense the way he should be, I'm looking at the roster, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a chink. If I'm doing a spar with a teammate and I have a chance to prove that I'm the best, I have a chance to beat this person because his arm hurt, or his legs hurt, or his stomach hurt, or he's a little woozy for getting punched too much, I can go for the knockout. Now that Gordon Hayward is injured, the East is wide open. If they would have had Gordon Hayward, I could have seen Boston coming out the East with the vulnerability of Cleveland, even though I still would pick Cleveland to come out of the East because they have LeBron and talent around them. I think Boston, this was their best shot. Also, I want to say that the Washington Wizards, I feel like if they can make a move now that can put them over the top, they can make a move to pass Cleveland in the finals if they can stay healthy. Because Washington already been a first to second round team. They made it to the second round twice. They went into a game 7 with the #1 seeded Celtics last year, and I'm looking like if they can make a move now while Cleveland is vulnerable, they should make that move. Like when Toronto traded for Serge Ibaka and PJ Tucker, you don't really know what you can do until you take that risk to find out. Since Washington, they one of the top 3 teams in the East, and they're going to finish as one of the top 3 teams in the East if healthy. And when they get Marquise Morris back, they can make that move right now that can put them over the top and make them favorites in the East and have a chance to come out the East with that move. I don't know what they have to give up. I don't know what they're gonna have, who they're gonna get. I don't know if they're gonna mesh. But right now is that perfect time where you see that LeBron is vulnerable. You see that they're struggling. We can run away with the #1 seed if we get off to a good start. Make that trade, a Rasheed Wallace type of trade, or get a guy like Bill Walton when he went to the Celtics and made them even better. If you can make that type of move that can put you over the top in the East while the East is wide open, somebody should make that move now or at the trade deadline. Take that gamble, take that risk, and try to dethrone LeBron in the East, which haven't been done in years. But this is the best opportunity to do it with Isaiah Thomas out, trying to come back. They have injuries. They have players that are still trying to mesh. They're trying to get their continuity together. And on top of that, the East is wide open. Anybody can come out the East at this point from 1 through 8. And this is the opportunity to say, hey, we can be the best team in the East. We can have the #1 seed, make that move, and we can have a chance to win the championship coming out the East. As long as you're in the finals, you have a chance to win. And like I said, nobody wanted the Detroit Pistons to beat the Lakers, but they was able to do it, and they was able to get the championship. They made that move to take them over the top, and they was able to win the championship. And now we want to see if Cleveland going to make that move. Is Cleveland going to make a trade? Is Isaiah Thomas going to propel them over the top, or is they going to fall flat because of chemistry, defense, no offense, no ball movement, and stagnant play offensively and defensively? And the age of LeBron, he's getting too old. Nobody knocking down shots. They walling off LeBron. They making his job difficult. They making him put more effort and energy to play offense and defense, and he just getting too old for this shit. He does need help. He does need players to step up, and nobody has been doing that so far in this season. And that's something that they're going to have to fix going through the rest of the season, because LeBron going to need rest. He's going to need time to heal, to be prepared for the NBA playoffs so they can make their run back to the finals. Let me know what you guys think about the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let me know what team you think can make a move to go over the top to beat the Cavaliers or come out the East. Do you think it's going to be the Raptors? Do you think it's going to be the Wizards? Do you think the Celtics, because they got an $8.4 million trade exception because of the injury of Gordon Hayward? Do you think they're going to use that move to put them over the top with Gordon Hayward being out? Or do you think Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are going to develop enough this season that they're going to be prepared for the playoffs and make big plays to beat Cleveland or any team in the Eastern Conference Finals? Or do you think the Wizards just going to make that move and take over the East this season while it's wide open for everybody to win it? Let me know in the comment section below. Quinn Wade Basketball Now signing out. Check out my website at awesameplayground.com. Link will be in the comment section in the description below. Check out my Facebook page at awesameplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Click the link and send you to my website. Click the link and send you to my Facebook page. Like to show support. Sign up and become a user on the website. And like I said, the website and the Facebook page will be in the description in the comment section below. Quinn Wade signing out, and let me know what you think about the Cleveland Cavaliers and a 3-4 start. Is it time to panic, or is it time to trust the process and let them get back on track by the end of the season and make a run back to the finals? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just talking about what's hot right now.